because as a father, the only thing that you want to give is everything to your daughter, right? And I can tell you, we did a survey of 1,000+ parents. 98% people were not aware there is a brand like, there's a concept like Toy Library exists. Toys are the worst products in the world. I don't know how much do you know, Priyanka, but 6% of world's landfill is toys. That's how bad toys are. But we cannot reduce it. We cannot recycle it. The only thing that we can do is reuse, and that is what we are trying to do with the Elephant. Toys exchange करा सकते हो with 2 at a time, so that's like 600 रुपीज़ में आप 6 टॉय एंजॉय कर सकते हो एक महीने में. तो 100 रुपए में आपको एक प्रोडक्ट मिलता है. Now if you talk about which brands are we talking about, we are talking about 70+ top brands of the country. Okay. So from Hamleys to Skillmatics to Nesta, Playquid, any other brand good that you can think of.
Generally उस टॉय का प्राइस कितना होता है?
Normally ranging from 1,000 to 5,000 rupees.
1,000 to 5,000. Hi, so this is Priyanka Chelani, co-founder at Expertbells, and as you know, we every day come up with the new people and new ideas. तो आज का जो idea है, that will definitely going to blow your mind. आपने बहुत सारा libraries हम लोग बचपन से schools, colleges सुनते और देखते आ रहे हैं. क्या आपने कभी भी imagine किया है that there's one another library in the world exist and that's for your child? That is the toy library. Can you imagine? Can you believe? So today we have a special guest with us, Mr. Saurabh Jain, and he's chartered accountant by profession and founder of this amazing brand, The Elefant. That is the toy library for your child, and he's coming up with many more opportunities. So hi Saurabh.
Hi,
welcome to this podcast. And so we would first know about you, your journey becoming a chartered accountant, then coming up and launching this beautiful D2C brand. So how would just a brief about your story we would like to know.
Absolutely. Firstly, thanks for inviting me. So I am a chartered accountant, 2011, possibly now almost 14 years for being a chartered accountant. Started my journey with, working with EY for some time, starting my own consulting practice for about 8 to 10 years, and then starting up with The Elephant as a brand, for which my daughter Ahana, who's 3 years old now, was a real inspiration. Because as a father, the only thing that you want to give is everything to your daughter, right? So that is where toys was something that you wanted to give her continuously, but buying was not a great option, and that's where we discovered that why not we get something where it can be reused or exchanged, and that is how the Elephant was born, typically to make sure that not just Ahana but any other daughter or son in the country gets enough toys to play with.
Okay, so sort of why The Elephant? As you can see, the beautiful brand logo and the packaging, and this is the toy. I have already taken it outside. So how this brand Elephant and this amazing logo? I think this is the first time you're doing business, your startup and this brand, right?
Yes,
first brand.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So the Elephant stands for elementary plus infant.
Okay.
So it's a very basic thing that toys are the most elementary education provider for a kid in their infant age group, and that is what we want to say across. And coincidentally, Elephant as a word is something which resonates very well with childhood. I think there will be no child who will not like elephant. Thirdly, very frankly, elephant is the second most intelligent to human. And so there were too many reasons for this beautiful name, and I think we all are hooked to that name for sure.
No, this is amazing. I just love your branding, your packaging, and the logo. I think it's very catchy to the parents as well as to the child. Because if you're just getting this box or like you have other things also, so I think child would love it. Okay, Saurabh. So, मतलब ये टॉय लाइब्रेरी का इंस्पिरेशन कहाँ से आया? बिकॉज कई बार हम देखते हैं ना इंडिया में कोई ब्रांड है, कोई नया कॉन्सेप्ट हो रहा है, या तो वो कहीं यूएस से यूरोप से हमने सीखा देखा, उसको हम इंडिया में लेकर आ रहे हैं, या फिर कहीं से हम किसी चीज ने हमें इंस्पायर किया है कि यार तो हम ये चीज लेकर आ रहे हैं. एंड दिस इज समथिंग वेरी न्यू कॉन्सेप्ट आई वुड से, एंड वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग बिकॉज आई एम ऑल्सो अ मदर टू अ 2-year-old डॉटर. सो वी कीप ऑन सर्चिंग फॉर एजुकेशनल टॉयज, न्यू टॉयज, बट हाँ वो भी देखते हैं बहुत डिस्टर्बिंग लगता है यार, द रूम इज फुल ऑफ टॉयज, अभी और टॉयज लेके आने, वेयर आई विल बी अरेंजिंग, एंड दिस इज द प्रॉब्लम आई एम पर्सनली फेसिंग.
Correct.
So I would like to know the inspiration.
So it's absolutely, it's the same problem that I as a parent started to face, and that is where this all started. But just to tell you on an inspiration of a toy library, and I'll be very candid and honest, toy library did exist. They were there as a concept in 30 years in India, or maybe 40 years.
Okay.
But ये ना बहुत ही community driven है. This is something where some corners of Bombay or some corners of possibly a community, this
Okay.
was run by individuals from their home.
Okay.
There was no structured brand.
Okay.
And that's the reason why people like you and me are not aware about it.
Okay.
And I can tell you, we did a survey of 1,000+ parents. 98% people were not aware there is a brand like, there's a concept like Toy Library exists.
Okay.
And for me personally, this was a discovery after I thought about it when we were doing a research that, okay, there are these pockets and corners. The inspiration as such was very simple. 3 reasons. There is something which has a life, beyond its use.
Okay.
But is not useful anymore to the buyer. So
Right.
definitely there has to be a way to reuse. Yeah. Secondly, is that expense worth enough?
Yeah.
And is it restricting me in any form to give something to the other person, which is our kids in this case? Third, toys are the worst products in the world. I don't know how much do you know, Priyanka, but 6% of world's landfill is toys. That's
Okay.
how bad toys are. But we cannot reduce it. We cannot recycle it. The only thing that we can do is reuse, and that is what we are trying to do with the Elephant. We're trying to reuse the brand. I can proudly say that we are country's first mobile application. Indeed, very honestly, we are the world's first mobile application of Toy Library. We are probably the only player in the world who is expanded to such a large scale with more than 16 cities in India where we cover, and of course serving more than 1,000+ customers in just last 8 months.
Okay, that's really amazing, and I think that would be very useful for the parents as well as for the kids to explore new toys, in a very short of time. So सौरभ, like उसके बाद हम बात करें कि टॉयज का कैसे रहता है, कि लाइक क्या सब्सक्रिप्शन मॉडल रहता है, व्हाट्स योर रेवेन्यू मॉडल, तो थोड़ा सा इस चीज को मैं समझना चाहूंगी.
Absolutely. So for us, it's a pure subscription platform that we have. Okay, where parents can just become members by paying a subscription fee or a membership fee.
Okay.
Which is as low as 600 rupees a month.
Okay.
और आप 600 रुपए पर मंथ में 3 बार अपने टॉयज एक्सचेंज करा सकते हो विद 2 at a time. So that's like 600 रुपीज में आप 6 टॉय एंजॉय कर सकते हो एक महीने में. तो 100 रुपए में आपको एक प्रोडक्ट मिलता है. इफ यू टॉक अबाउट व्हिच ब्रांड्स आर वी टॉकिंग अबाउट, वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट 70+ टॉप ब्रांड्स ऑफ द कंट्री. सो फ्रॉम हैमलीज टू स्किलमैटिक्स टू नेस्टा, प्लेक्विड, एनी अदर ब्रांड गुड दैट यू कैन थिंक ऑफ.
जनरली उस टॉय का प्राइस कितना होता है?
Normally ranging from 1,000 to 5,000 rupees.
1,000 to 5,000.
So, you're getting that toy at 100 rupees, play it, return it back and take something else. There is no time limit, nothing at all. You can return in 5 days, 10 days, जब आपका बच्चा बोर हो जाए. So for us, subscription fee is one of the revenue model. Secondly, we also are creating libraries. Okay. Basically we are empowering women in a certain form. Now these women are becoming our partners and running our libraries as a back-end support. So there is where we store our products. We help them with certain amount of fixed revenue. So for their investment they get a guaranteed return, etc. And our idea is very simple, to make sure that the women who are well educated but have prioritized their family over their professional career get started with an entrepreneurial journey without worrying about profit, where we assure that to them. So we have currently 50+ partners across the country that we have, and these are all parents. These are all somebody who have that hunger to do something, and that is what we are promoting side by side. So both user revenue is one of our revenue model, and librarian revenue is the other revenue model that we work on.
So basically I would say the brand Elephant is not working for the kids but for the mothers too. Absolutely. Sitting at home. Absolutely. So basically you're giving employment to the mothers who wants to stay with the kids, wants to stay with the family, but you're giving them the opportunity to earn as well. Am I right?
Less than 2 hours a day. Don't worry about any returns that all. Plus, if you have more time, you can earn unlimited up to it by becoming a part of something which is very novel. So I can be very candid. लोगों को लगता है कि यार ये तो MLM है, ये तो हम टपरवेयर जैसा हो गया, बट ये बिल्कुल भी नहीं है. क्योंकि यहाँ पे आपको प्रमोट नहीं करना है, आपको तो सिर्फ ऑपरेशन हैंडल करना है, जो बहुत ईजी है. प्लस, इफ आई कैन गिव यू एन एग्जांपल, हमारे कॉलेज में
बेसिकली आप एक ब्लिंकिट जैसे अपना वेयर हाउस मैनेज करता है, वैसे ही आप एक किसी विमेन को अपना पार्टनर बना के द एलिफेंट का वेयर हाउस मैनेज करने के लिए बोलते हो, राइट?
But that's a very crude way of saying, because we call them library partners. So for them, for us, they are partners in full sense. They handle our
नहीं, बट एक
operations.
होता है ना कि बस I'm just mentioning it
Correct.
समझाने के लिए,
Yeah.
people will
No,
keep
absolutely.
totally.
That is समझाने के लिए बहुत सही है, but
हाँ.
अगर मैं एक simple line में जो हम line use करते हैं, they become our operational partner
Okay.
and we become their sales, technology and logistic partner. तो इस तरह से पूरी partnership चल रही है and we together serve the customer.
Okay.
ठीक है. Plus,
so basically you're building a beautiful culture of your organization.
Absolutely. And what we are saying, see, being a librarian is a novel process. You know,
Yeah.
हमारे कॉलेज में, स्कूल में पियून की सैलरी और लाइब्रेरियन की सैलरी शायद सेम होती थी स्कूल के लैंग्वेज में, बट द रिस्पेक्ट दैट वी यूज्ड टू हैव टुवर्ड्स आवर लाइब्रेरियंस वाज फार मोर. So that way we want to create that novelty, at the same time a respect for the person who is running it. And see, toys, we all love it. You know, जितने दो उतने कम है. So as a mother who is very close to their kid, when you see toys and then other people enjoying because of the toy, that satisfaction is beyond any revenue that you can get. So that's the idea.
Okay, so I think it's a good news for the mothers or for the women who wants to start or wants to do something on your own. So this is a great opportunity. You can connect with Saurabh, the elephant, and his team. They will be providing you the good employment opportunities. You can do this by sitting at your home, right?
Correct.
Saurabh?
Absolutely.
Okay, Saurabh. So one, being a mother to a 2-year-old daughter, I have one question कि जैसे ये कुछ भी toy है, if I have, I'm part of your subscription, I'm part of the elephant, and I have ordered some toys और मुझे वो return भी करने हैं, but बच्चे का कई बार होता है ना कि यार कुछ toy use किया, तोड़ दिया, खराब हो गया, या नहीं मिल रहा. कई बार होता है कि हम टॉय लेके थोड़ी देर बाद तो उसके पार्ट्स मुझे भी नहीं मिल रहे.
Correct.
It happens.
Absolutely.
Right?
So I would like to just probably take an example of this book, since you have a 2-year-old kid. They have all 100% age appropriate.
Okay.
You know, the kids will not be able to tear it by themselves.
Okay.
Okay. All of this is laminated. So even if something spills over, you have to just wipe it off and the book will not get dirty. So, probably the curation has played a huge role in it.
Okay.
We know in what business we are. We have curated high quality wood, paper and plastic.
Okay.
That's the way that we have. So we have 70 plus top brands of the country.
Okay.
Any good brand that you can think of is available, and with more than 600 options that you as a parent get. Plus, what we have done specifically is collaboration with manufacturers for piece by piece replacement. Okay. So in case you lose, this alphabetical game. Yeah. And so in case, example, you lose these 2 pieces, possibly I can just get these 2 pieces and make the replacement and make the game good again. Now that effectively assures that nobody is paying, right? Nobody is spending
but I think your products are quite durable.
Absolutely.
Nothing will happen, right? Yeah, something of very good quality. And I have never seen these kind of toys before. Not easily available in the market, right?
Yes. And one of the biggest reason for parents, it's not about just cost saving. When you go on Amazon, now since you have a 2-year-old kid, you write on Amazon product for 2-year-old, आपको 3 लाख ऑप्शन आ जाएंगे. आपको पता ही नहीं है कि क्या प्रोडक्ट लेना है. Now these products are curated by a child psychologist, a game therapist and an ex-school principal, जो exact child mentality को समझ के best products जो इंडिया में मिल रहे हैं वो curated है. तो आपके लिए एक बहुत अच्छा प्लेटफॉर्म है to keep trying what your kids actually like, and then effectively spend or invest on that platform more.
Yeah.
So that's the way.
And one more thing I see कि आज के time में, like if you see, whenever we are ordering anything for our kids, we just more inclined towards the educational toys, right? So generally if I see उसका pricing थोड़ा higher side पे जाता है, more than 2K, 2,500. So everybody wants the best toys for their kids. So इसमें I think we can save a lot.
Very frankly, you save almost 90-95% of cost. You save 90% of clutter at your home. ये तो 10-15 दिन की चीज है. Plus 100% sustainable for the environment.
Yeah.
The entire brand is focused on learning and growth. Okay, all the products that we have are something that will add value to the kid. Either that will improve their cognitive skills, or their ability to think or their mathematical skills, scientific exploration. So we have categorized our products into 14 plus skills, and parents can actually select products skill wise also. So that way we are very focused. So in a simple way, if you have to say, we are a learning and growth platform following a library ethos. That's the simple way to put up how Elephant is.
Okay, so you're just providing everything from books to toys, range like ranging from kids from 2 to 12 years,
Zero
right?
to 12
0 to
years.
12 years.
Yes,
Okay,
absolutely.
that's great. So, Saurabh, how the elephant is helping you and is going to help the parents, and how they can access to the elephant?
So, as a brand, cost saving, space saving is definitely one of the way that we help parents. But one of the biggest thing, the way that we can help parents is build their bond with their kids.
Yeah.
See, it's very important that as a parent we spend time with them, and that time has to be quality. Now, how do you bring that quality? One of the easiest ways is to play with them, because they enjoy, you enjoy, there is a winning moment in everything, and that's what we do. Parents will also get bored, right? Finally playing the same game. So as a parent, you can keep swapping. You play a new game with them, spend a quality half an hour. Trust me, that takes away all your stress that you had during the entire day. It takes away all the effort that you have been taking separately, and it brings more closeness, because your kid waits for this moment. That, okay, when my dad or my mom will come back, we will play a game together. And that's where I think we as a brand definitely come very handy, apart from all the learning, saving, or clutter free or environment that we talk about. How can you reach us? We are there on both App Store and Play Store. You simply can download our app, become a quick member there. At the same time, we have our website, www.theelefant.ai, elephant.ai, that you can access and you can reach us. Either you can become a member or a librarian for whatever you need. We have a customer care in any way that you can dial us. So that's the way that you can approach us.
Okay, that's really great. So Saurabh is not just an entrepreneur; he is a father also, and luckily today is a Father's Day. So this brand is dedicated not to the Saurabh's daughter, to the kids of every parent, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for being there, and thank you so much, Saurabh, for launching this amazing brand for the mothers and for the kids and for the parents, right?
Thank you. Thank you so much.